to tell you the second story, it's not true. But the message of it is true. And we can laugh a little bit at this story because it's kind of comical, actually. There was this young brother who wanted to get married, right? A lot of young brothers now listening, real close. They want to get married tomorrow. I know brothers who don't even have places to live and want to get married. So this young brother wants to get married. And can you imagine that he comes out and he finds himself a lady, right? Lucky him. Abu Jan, I want to get married. Tells his dad like that. He wants to get married real bad. So the father agrees to go and meet this girl. He's, the one who stole his son's heart. Brothers, love is divine. It's crazy. So dad comes out to meet this girl. And he takes his son aside after they meet and says, listen here. Listen, Dad. You're not good enough for her. I think I'd be better for her than you. It's pounding. Can you imagine? Dad steal your lady like that? He said, I want to marry her. I'm interested in her and I think I'm better for her than you are. You're not good enough. So the boy is upset, obviously, and dad, they start to quarrel back and forth and they take their trouble to the imam, the local person in that area. He meets the girl, he pulls both of them aside and says, listen, both of you guys are not good enough. I want to marry you. Now you have 3 of these jokers after this one girl. They take it all the way to the qadi, the judge. Comes and meets this girl and all of a sudden he tells them 3 the same things. Listen, I know you're a judge or you're an imam, you're whatever you are. You're the father, you're the son. I don't really care. You're not good enough for her. I want to marry you too. Number 4. This lady finally speaks up and says, listen, I'm going to have a race. We're going to have a race. And the one that catches me is the one that's going to marry me. So we wouldn't even have had that. We would have just sat down and thought, I don't want to run. Us, we wouldn't race with nobody. We'd hire someone to run for us. Brothers get all kinds of tilawah, can't run nowhere. She just had to marry the one who ran instead of us. So these brothers, they start running ahead of after this girl. She disappears down a hole. And they stand around her. And she looks up at them and she says, I am the dunya and this is your grave. No matter how much you chase this, no matter how much you fight for it, as these guys, they betrayed each other. The dad betrayed the son, the imam betrayed his trust to the dad, and the qadi betrayed them all. And eventually he will end up in your grave. Now the story obviously is not true, but the lesson is true because again, no matter how hard you work, no matter how much you lose your Islam because of this, you're going to leave it eventually. You're not going to be here forever. Maybe you might live 30 years, 40 years, 60 years, 80 years. But at the end of it all, it's going to be short. Nuh alayhi salam lived 950 years. If no one is going to live 950 years now unless Allah wills. And when he was asked, he said that his life was just like someone who walked into a room and left that room. Short, very short to him because it's at the end. Things are always short when they're at the end. You ever go on a roller coaster ride and take your kids to the roller coaster park? When you're lined up at the roller coaster, you think this is going to be an amazing ride. Absolutely, especially the little kids. I took my daughters to roller coaster before I came out here. And they're looking forward to it and it's exciting for them and they're watching it. When they get on it and it's over, it's short. It's always short. And this dunya is no different. Of course, the dunya didn't come in the form of a woman, we know that. But the lesson is there. No matter how much you run, eventually, you're going to end up in that in the ground.